The following presentation is a summary of my findings from interviewing a colleague from GMA Holden. The video engineering role at GM Holden in the show car division can be broken down into three main areas. The first being liaising with designers and 3D modelers to help guide the development of designs and create a map that can be physically built. The second is working with that map in NX Unigraphics to add tolerances, material thickness, create casting molds, and structure. The third is liaising with the members of the fabrication section to make sure that everything has been created in a way that best enables them to execute the design intent. Had a degree in mechanical engineering and industrial design, started at GMA Design as an intern and was hired as a graduate after completing their degree, and they have worked in the same area at their time at GMA and have overseen and managed many show car build programs. This is a trend I've noticed among many of the engineers working at Holden. For many of them, this is the only job they have worked in. It says a lot about the general contentment of employees and also translates to a workforce with a huge wealth of experience. Skills utilised in the studio engineering department at GMA Holden are firstly technical skills, which involve CAD modelling, mould design, and designing for different fabrication techniques, for example welding, appropriate tolerancing decisions and placement, and BSEF's design for functionality and best assembly process. Personal and presentation skills are also very important, communicating with people from very different positions in the business to help design and engineering work synonymously as possible. This job requires a strong understanding of different departmental and personal needs so everyone can feel respected and heard, and therefore create a culture that encourages good teamwork. It is also very important to present your work professionally. Good work presented poorly never reads well and makes you seem immature or lazy. The most challenging elements of this job are not the technical parts, it's the stress management. There's a lot of pressure involved in the show car programs as elements of the design can change last minute, unforeseen issues crop up during the build, and the deadlines don't change. This can seem very overwhelming at times, and it is an important lesson to learn how to manage this so you don't put so much energy into your work that it negatively affects your personal life. I learned this lesson quite early on in my placement when I was given my own program to run. The program was always behind time, and although the work was very enjoyable, I took on too much stress about elements of the work that were out of my control. The show car programs at GMA are really exciting to be involved in. I think this has contributed in a huge way to the longevity of the average studio engineer's career at GMA. I love the problem-solving element of studio engineering role and the hands-on elements involved in fabrication. The majority of engineers in this role have PDE or mechanical engineering and industrial design degrees, so I feel my education has made me well prepared for this and similar positions. In general, the more interesting or exciting projects bring more stress, and so learning to manage that is incredibly important. This is something that will continue to be relevant throughout my career, regardless of where I work. My ultimate career aspirations are to work for myself, but in order to do that successfully, I need to improve my skills, and a job like studio engineering is great for that because of the holistic design and engineering skills it demands.